If you're one of those who do this to say, I'm just killing time, I'm just catching cruise. Ah, inconscious, seriously, or commonio. Is that what you really want as human being, a complete human being? That's what your time and energy are worth. And you see people post their achievements online. Everybody's always showing off to you. How man when people get poison, or you quickly scroll past it so that they don't remind you of who you are supposed to be. It stings because you know you could be doing the same. If only you stop betraying your own potentials. Assalamu alaikum. Do you realize that the two of the greatest blessings Allah has given you are time and the freedom to choose? You see, these two gifts can either build you into the person you're dreaming of becoming or leaving you with nothing but regret. This message is for you. Yes, you. You who knows deep down you're capable of so much more. On the outside, life might look fine. People might even say you're doing very well. But deep down in your heart, you know the truth. You're not living up to your full potential. You feel it, don't you? The ache inside telling you that you're made for more. Think about it. You have time. Time that belongs to you. You're not sick. You're not confined to a hospital bed. You're not in a psychiatric home. You're not in prison. You're free. Free to choose, free to act, free to grow. Yet, instead of channeling your time and energy into things that could bring you fulfillment, you waste it. You tell yourself, do it tomorrow. But tomorrow turns into weeks, it turns into months, even years. Can you honestly say that you dedicate 2 hours, just 2 hours a day, only 2 hours to working with things that really matters to you, to working on your dreams? Do you set aside time to say, no matter what, come rain, come shine, this time is for me to work on the things that really matters to me, to build the life that you really want to live? Or is your time being poured into endless TikTok duet where you mimic people's emotion for likes? Is this really what your life is? What your time and energy is? This who you really are? And if you're one of those content creators who mimic people for living, that's your calling and you like it, it brings you fulfillment, by all means keep doing that. Congratulations. But if you're one of those who do this to say, I'm just killing time, I'm just catching cruise. Ah, inconscious, seriously, or commonio. Is that what you really want as human being, a complete human being? That's what your time and energy are worth. You need to ask yourself that, do I really hate myself this much that I'm always looking for opportunities to sabotage my own dreams? Anything that's going to distract you from dealing with the things that you really need to spend your time and energy on. Following the trend, just catching the cruise, wasting away. And when you see people post their achievements online, everybody's always showing off to you. How man when people get poison, or you quickly scroll past it so that they don't remind you of who you are supposed to be. It stings because you know you could be doing the same. If only you stop betraying your own potentials. That fleeting sense of relief you feel after you've abandoned your responsibility that makes you feel like you're free and then you can do whatever you like. It gives you some sense of happiness that is very short lived. It's a lie. See, that freedom that you have chosen over discipline, it is coming back to haunt you. But when it comes back the next time, it won't be sweet. It's going to be mixed with bitterness and regret. The bitterness that will make you realize that time is a blessing that can never be rewind. The clock is ticking. It doesn't really matter and it doesn't really care whether you're scrolling away or you are striving. Every second that you waste brings you closer to a moment you will wish you could relive. Now listen, see all these runs here, it isn't about chasing money. It's not about impressing people. It's about honoring the life that Allah has entrusted you with. You have dreams for a reason. They are whispers from your soul urging you to grow, to strive, to become. So today, take one step. Dedicate at least 2 hours. Use your time to create something that is meaningful to you. It doesn't really matter people's opinion. It doesn't really matter how small it is. It just has to be yours. Remember, on the day you stand in front of Allah, when He asks you about the choices you made, how you spent your time, what would you tell Him? I did nothing and then I became nothing? Will that be your answer? Or you'd be like, oh, I prayed my salah and I read the Quran and then I waited for death. Is that what you're going to tell Him? Do you not know, especially because you're Muslim, the more you become of yourself positively, the better it will be for the Muslims around you? Would you not rather feed a hungry Muslim than to tell him to be patient? Man, the power is in your hands. I really wish and pray that you don't waste it. Assalamu alaikum.